Did you know that Timberframe construction accounted for over 72% of the housing developments built in Ireland last year? That is up from the previous year of about 20%. Also, we see more and more self-builders choosing Timberframe construction because of its flexibility in design, because of, in many cases, your foundation, if it's a strip foundation, you don't need as much concrete in your strip foundation as let's say a traditional block house. The scaffolding on site is far less time on site than your traditional block. You also have most of the Timberframe companies in Ireland are NSAI approved or approved by some certification body. Not all of them, but most of them. This means that you have a high quality control within the factories in regards to, where your timber's been sourced, where you're even down to your nails, your staples, your felt membrane, your airtightness membrane, your insulation. Everything has a paper trail back to its origins. The majority, I'm not saying all of it, but a lot of the timber does come from Scandinavia. There is now some Irish timber that is coming onto the market. Well, not coming onto it, they're doing it many, many years now, but the quality is up to that Scandinavian level. The insulation is fitted as close to perfectly as you can get in these factories, because they have such a rigid factory production control. The panels are made in a dry factory, and obviously it's kept dry until the house is erected on site, and the majority of the time Timberframe houses are erected and felted within a few days. So that means that you are keeping your building dry most of the time, although we do live in Ireland. So there is the chance of getting wet, but timber is very robust and it dries out quickly when you do get your felt on the roof. So more and more self-builders are using Timberframe construction, and it's financially a really good idea for a self-builder, because you can get your foundation ready, and then once your Timberframe guys land the site, your house is up within a few days, and you're able to get it covered in. You have less time on site with scaffolding, sometimes a smaller foundation, and it just makes more financial sense along with everything else.